Welcome back everyone, Meanpooh here, and today we're going to play some Xcom Chimera Squad. It's a turn-based tactical video game developed by Firaxis Games and published by 2K Games as part of the Xcom series. It's set up as a sequel to Xcom 2 War of the Chosen, and after a peace accord between warring humans and alien forces have been achieved, you'll control a mixed squad of human and alien soldiers that control the peace in City 31, which is an experimental city where humans and aliens are attempting cohabitation. While Chimera Squad follows similar tactical elements of the Xcom series, this one introduces new gameplay concepts to accelerate the pace of the gameplay. So let's jump in here and look at some settings, okay? Okay, looks like the usual sound, ambience, all that good stuff. Video, we're gonna use borderless, all right. And we have the frame rate uncapped and VSync off. I don't think we'll need it. And what's this right here? Oh, presets. Maximum preset. Let's see what auto detect does. Looks like auto detect puts it all on medium. All right. So let's move it back up to maximum. And hit save and exit. Go back in, look at some more options. Gameplay, show health, blah, blah, blah. Not much going on there. And of course the interface and bindings. All right, so let's start this game. Okay, difficulty, story time. We got the normal difficulty, expert difficulty, and impossible difficulty. And then down here, you can, I guess, customize the game how you want to play it. Tutorial is on, show subtitles, heal between encounters, half heal, full heal. I'm assuming, let's see, yeah, full heal, no healing. I'll leave it right at default, and the difficulty I'm going to leave it at default. So let's go ahead and start this game. Looks like the temperatures are okay. GTX is sitting at like 74C, as you can see on the top left corner, and the 7300 is shifting up to like 80C. FPS is decent, but I'm pretty sure this is going to go down. So let's start.
2 minutes out.
Hey, Godmother, is this like the old days? Xcom swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many, long years of service.
Watch it.
Xcom attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in.
All right, we're getting somewhere.
Whisper, what's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed a cab.
To a hostage situation?
Focus. Whisper, any surprises in the next room?
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera Squad, take positions. Prep for breach.
Man, I love story-driven games. All right, breaching. It's telling us about breaching. All right. All right, let's accept. I mean, it can't be too hard. It's probably just like the original XCOM, but, you know, just different a little bit. So let's go ahead and just do it. Okay, we'll select another. And another. Breach.
Breaching in!
Oh, awesome. Breach targeting. Cycle through available targets with the tab and left shift. Then use selected ability with enter. Okay, there's one target, 2 targets, 3 targets. Alright, let's go. Nice. Alright, looks like the Q and E rotates the room. And you can zoom in with the mouse
Hello.
wheel.
I am Mayor Nightingale.
Is that our hostage?
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
It's just a recording.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
Blah, blah, blah. History.
Focus.
Turns and moving. Now, we all know this. Just like any other game, turn-based, we know this. Move to cover. Alright, we can do this. Alright, so we're going to select the ability. So we're going to select an ability. We have Overwatch and Fire Weapon. Let's go ahead and Fire Weapon and see what happens. We have 81% here. And 65. I'm going to put this guy on Overwatch. See how well it works.
Keeping a lookout.
Good support.
Must put him in Overwatch the wrong way.
On the move.
In 2015, the people of Earth suffered an extraterrestrial invasion.
Knocked his out.
Invaders conquered the world in perished. Human cities such as this one suffered casualties.
Don't have much cover to go to. I can go here, but 56%. You're going to Overwatch.
In 20
I'll shoot at anything that moves.
Hold on. Which
Way to
direction,
cover
though?
us.
I mean, it didn't let me pick a direction to Overwatch in, or, you know, the direction I need to be watching. Let's go ahead and make this guy fire.
perished. Human cities such as this one suffered casualty rates of nearly 90%. Next.
You see this?
Huh. Interesting.
Nice.
Contact!
Clear.
Music is good. FPS is not.
What took you so long?
Had to unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes, I can feel them.
Okay, so we're still in tutorial mode, I'm assuming. Okay, breach mode. Multiple breach points and turn order. Alright, so right here at the top, main door and door. Alright, let's go ahead and drop some people in there. Looks good to me.
Stay behind me.
It's go time.
I like this. Fire! Light them up. Alright, we got some clipping there. Agent abilities. So each one of them has a different ability that we can select down in this area. Overwatch, Kinetic shield. It says Cherub places an energy shield on self or ally to prevent all damage of the next attack. Cherub gains 1 charge when the energy shield is destroyed. It does not automatically end the turn. Let's go ahead and take some cover.
Heading over there.
Hostiles are aware.
Is advent, believed in unlimited genetic manipulation of their many
6%.
atrocities. Their greatest was the creation of human animals.
I thought I was in cover. Okay, let's see.
Nation would begin to crumble.
Alright, that's not going to work. I need to move.
Shifting!
And let's try this Overwatch thing again. Or let's try fire and see if we got a line of sight.
Of their many atrocities,
44%.
their greatest was the creation.
There we go. This way.
Covering my zone.
We need you to cover us.
The high ground. He didn't have a chance.
Set up the breaching charge.
I do like to make an entrance.
Special breach points. Some breach points can only be accessed with the special equipment or abilities. Once an agent with the required asset is in the first slot, other agents can then be assigned.
Wait, hold. Hostage confirmed in the next room.
We need more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough! This exhibit, it is about Xcom's role in our liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now, it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Go, now!
Making a path.
Shouldn't her face be exploded off? Fire! Fire!
You're a Nightingale. I'll protect you.
Cherub is down.
Terminal, stabilize him.
On it.
Verge, with me. Protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
Okay, the bleeding out thing. We all know this, right? So it automatically goes to this person. And I'm hoping this is because it's a tutorial, I'm assuming. Hey, we can't see. There's a guy there. Shooting him in the backs. Shoot him in the backs. Battle madness. I don't think is it working? Yeah, it looks like it's going crazy to me. You put yourself in Overwatch. For us or them? Anybody hurt?
Cherub, are you still with us?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know, but right now you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
Lightly wounded, gravely wounded. Got a good rating on the tutorial. Next.
Package delivered to 31 PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete. It's...
Oh, darn.
It's bad luck.
Yeah, terrorist strike again.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day Xcom sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
Thanks for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum, and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations. 31 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
I set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
Wow, we got a game with some story. And it's actually interesting. There's a critical target waiting on the city map.
Welcome to City 31.
City 17.
During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after Xcom won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 3-1 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
CD31 map. Okay, this is the map. The map is where we see the status of CD31 and any current targets we can send our squad to respond to. Alright, we got it. What does more info say? Targets come in 2 types. Okay. Missions are tactical targets. The squad will go into combat on these. Situations are strategic targets. The squad takes care of these without entering combat. The current targets change every day, so watch the city carefully for new priorities. Alright, before I do this, FPS was pretty decent, right? So, let's see if we can change the setting. Let's see what happens when we drop it down a notch. So let's go to high preset. Save and exit. Wow, I don't think I will go down any lower than this. No, I'm not sure. But it's telling me I need to, right? Let's just go ahead and do it.
Your work with 3-1 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
Whoa! Choose next investigation. The Progeny, Grey Phoenix, and what is this over here? Sacred, what? I can't read because it's in a way. Sacred Coil or something like that. But anyway, it says the Progeny, a loose network of human scions. Their vision for City 31's future is entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. So, a bunch of brain power people. And these look like robots, cyborgs. It says it's an organization of alien scavengers. They have quietly amassed the kind of weaponry reclamation is mandated to recover. Okay, and then this one, Sacred Coil, an underground religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation, but only to those who once fought Xcom. Hey, friends, let's fight these people here. The Grey Phoenix. Probably got some good weapons.
Grey Phoenix is a group of primarily muton scavengers operating in the city. Recently, they've armed themselves with highly restricted weaponry. That puts them on our radar.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 3-1 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck-deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Tackling investigations. Every investigation has 3 stages: groundwork, operations, and takedown. Alright, so investigate Grey Phoenix. We need to know more about Grey Phoenix before we can proceed. proceed with our investigation. So how? Okay, it says it's in progress. So I click here. All right, so I guess we go back. Visit the assembly area.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Okay. So let's begin. So this is like research and development. So we do all of this and then we're gonna pass the day and then everything, you know, increases or gets done or whatever. We don't have any technologies. Investigate Gray Phoenix. New agent available to recruit. It's the armory.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Wow. I like this dude. Looks like Cobra Commander. Everybody has an ability of 11. So the role of this guy, Torque, moving enemies and allies. And he has poison.
Blue blood, great to see you.
Back at you, Whisper. Settling in?
Not exactly. Until we have a proper field office, we get to sleep in a rail car
Guy looks like Barack Obama.
See? Every job comes with a few perks.
Let me know
Almost
when
sounds
we
like
have
him
any.
too. Alright, we're not getting into all the loadouts and all this stuff. I mean, we could take a peek. Pistol. I don't want to mess up their defaults. Any breach items? None. I mean, because I don't have anything right now. I haven't even bought anything, so, you know, no additional items. I think we're ready, personally. One or more agents is idle. Let's go back.
But to shut down the city due to
So
was reject
after,
the very principles by which
after messing around a bit, I noticed this right here, this assembly. There's nobody here, so I have to assign someone so they're not sitting around the headquarters being idle.
We will bring those responsible to justice.
We'll keep you informed
So now
of
we
any
can go.
developments. This is Celio Dash with Channel 37.
Say a hostile force has access to a dangerous device, but destroying it would cause harm to you or others. In that case, finesse is the better option. Approach the device and disable it, just as you were trained.
A short while ago, Gray Phoenix engaged unknown assailants at this location. After the shooting stopped, Gray Phoenix locked down the whole block.
Any civilians?
No, they all made it clear. Gray Phoenix told them leave and keep running. Now, does that seem strange to you?
Very. We're missing something here. Let's see if we can fill in the blanks.
Let's go.
Open sesame.
Ew. Light them up. Whoops. Dude, come on. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, looks like our targets are here. Got a 50% chance. We'll try to subdue, but I don't think that'll work. Team up. Terminal coordinates with target unimpaired ally, moving their turn next on the timeline. The team-up ability is shared between the entire squad, can only be used once per mission. Yeah, we'll use it on a boss or something.
Got you covered.
Missed. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Woo! We need to take that guy out immediately.
Heading over there.
Gosh.
Eyes open.
Stepping out.
I'm getting a strong source of Illyrium in your vicinity. I can't pinpoint a location.
There's a ramen bar out back. Maybe Illyrium is their secret ingredients.
So how you guys liking the game? I'm really liking it. It's like XCOM light. I wouldn't call it light because you still got all the other micro management back at the headquarters that you need to do. So it's a different change. It's a change. Okay, so we're splitting our team up.
Making a path.
It's go time.
Let's do it. I think we're gonna be in trouble. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Okay. He has to get from over here.
Protected from all angles.
Didn't need to do that, really. We gotta take the shot. I knew that was gonna happen. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This dude is coming for blood.
I need a better angle.
Can't do anything from here.
Feel the fire covered.
We are counting.
We need some cover. Bad. Oh man. Where can we go? Where can we go? So basically they're out in the streets. They are out in the streets. %, 23%.
Preparing to travel. Moving over there.
That's the enemy talking? Okay, alright.
No way out.
Get him. Ha ha! I wonder how long it lasts. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to kill him because he's actually shooting his people. So. This guy needs to get in some cover. Dude just blew the wall down. He's breaching. His gun can breach.
Heads up.
All right, so let's move.
Moving. Eyes open.
Move or die!
What? Dude, she went inside. Oh man, we didn't really want to do that.
On the run!
Let's take him out. I'm gonna have to. Big miss. kind of hard to angle this camera.
On the way. Stay close, okay?
Whoa, I'm reading a massive Illyrium core in the next room. It's losing stability fast. Secure and contain that core before it takes out the whole block.
Where's the second wall, I wonder? Needs breaching charge. Okay, so we can't go there. So, since we didn't bring her, because she's back at the station, we're gonna have to use this one.
Breach! Breach!
That's the target. Shut it down.
Gotcha.
What? He... Okay. Try this again.
Boom!
You did this.
Music is still kicking ass. %, 33%. Dude, come on! He was in Overwatch and that dude just ran right past him.
Get to safety! Hurry!
Enemies all around you.
No way out. You bring this on yourself.
Yes. I love that ability.
If they move, I'll shoot.
We need you to cover us.
Man, that gun is devastating. Okay, I'm kind of
headed this way.
Steady pace.
Oh, okay. Open door.
All that matters to him is that core. Unleash your frustration.
Unsettling. Every time. Think fast!
Ah, she jumped. Wow, man. Can't hit jack. Okay, Berserk removed. We should have subdued this guy. Ha ha ha! We had a shield.
Subdued the hostile.
Haha! Excellence! Lightly wounded. So, yeah, this game's pretty cool. But of course, that was an easy mission, too. This is playing on the Acer Nitro 5, just in case. Just in case you want to know. Alright.
Gray Phoenix is after large quantities of Illyrium. Why do they need that much power? Illyrium access would allow them to refine an explosive powerful enough to kill Mayor Nightingale. Gray Phoenix has the means. Find out if they had the motive.
So it says this active operation, find weapon suppliers. From what we've seen, Gray Phoenix is armed with restricted weapons. We don't know their source. That's where you come in. Determine where they're getting all their toys. So we're playing Scooby-Doo. I'll play one more because I don't want to keep you here all day.
Spontaneous vigils broke out in
And I'm not the
honor of Mayor
best,
Nightingale,
but
whose
I just want to give you a
recent
taste
death
of what
still
it's like.
roils City 31. Thousands of citizens wish to pay their respects to our city's first freely elected mayor.
I'm authorizing Chimera Squad for special operations. Some ops provide useful resources for the squad. Keep an eye out for these opportunities.
Wow, so you can send people out on their own. Glad handing. Convince a well-to-do individuals and business groups to provide stopgap funding in this one time of crisis. in this time of crisis. So we need to go ahead and do these as well, but we don't have anybody to put on. I wonder if we can hire scientists or anything like that.
We know Gray Phoenix can quickly move personnel throughout City 31. Once you learn how, we'll know how to wall them off.
Wow, there's a lot.
Chimera Squad. I'm Commissioner Maloof of 31 PD. To be blunt, I don't give a Chryslet's ass about the politics. I'm glad you're in the city. 31 PD was stretched thin before the mayor's death. There are gaps to fill, and that's where you come in. When your agents can handle a situation better than my officers, I'll send the details your way. If the city council has a problem with that, I'll take the heat. They can't afford to fire me. I look forward to working with you.
Commissioner Maloof. Not even going to say hello?
Blue blood, is it now? Couldn't hack into 31 PD, so you had to fail upward?
You know how it is, Halia. I always pick the easy path.
The department is happy to see one of its own back in town.
Good to be back. We'll do right by you, Commissioner.
Of that, I have no doubt.
The characters aren't bad either.
Sometimes we need to infiltrate hostile territory. This usually means we're after important contraband. Grab the contraband and get out. Do not stick around.
Look at here. Reinforcements.
Hostiles guarding contraband. Snag it and leave.
Could have put someone on assembly or something. Oh well, it's too late, right? Alright, and once I get in here, I'm going to change the graphical settings. Even though I wouldn't go any lower than what we are, I'll change it one more time.
Breach! Breach!
Cover rush. Let's see what this does. Gain bonus defense and dodge until the agent's first turn. No, we need to take these guys out ASAP. Where's that 83 at? Woo! Spread out, boys.
I have the target. Take it and run.
Explosion? Is that an explosion? Oh, yeah.
Think fast!
53% that way. Let's take this guy out.
Heads up!
Poisoned to death. Get him. Right on, dude. You know what? I didn't change the resolution, so too bad, right?
Enemies all around you. I will fire if they reposition.
Oh, we need to go, right? We need to go. We need to go. Let's move. Get this. Oh my God. Dude, point blank and you missed? With a dead eye? Come on! Dude, you got the high ground.
Staying close.
Oh my God. Somebody's dead. I guess they all can't hit, right? Oh my God.
On the way.
Get a move on.
Okay, now open chest. Now we gotta get out. Gotcha, boss.
Weapons running low. I'm nearly dry.
Everybody has to make it, right?
Boom! Good to go.
Shields up.
Blew that shield off, didn't he?
Too much at stake.
Subdue. It's not gonna work. We gotta shoot this dude. Yes! And let's subdue this dude and get out.
Repositioning.
Move or die.
Hostile is down and out.
Come on, guys, let's get out of here.
This thing is nearly empty.
Oh! Everybody has to go. Oh! Alright.
I can make it there.
Run, dude.
Stepping out.
You need an escort?
Seriously, dude? Are you by yourself? Oh, man. Oh, man. How many people? 2? Oh, man. Run, dude, run. Go, go, go! Woo! Wow, that was something. Exciting.
Today, the City Council appointed Councilor Parada as Deputy Mayor until the upcoming election.
All right, so what do you guys think about the game? Is it like close to the old XCOM, like XCOM 2? Or do you think it's like kind of corny because of the way it looks? I actually like the art direction that they took. I like the story that they have in the game. And I just like the way it looks. I like the way the characters handle it. It seems like they have like a personality, you know? It's just not like cardboard cutouts of other characters. But I could see playing this for a while and actually liking the characters. And I actually look forward to looking at some of the weapons and whatever unlocks that you can get. From what I've read, the campaign can last over 20 some odd hours. So you're going to get your money's worth if you try this game or if you buy it. Or you might like it if you're an XCOM fan. But if you're like one of those heavy-duty XCOM guys, you might not like it, but because it's not a whole lot going on. I mean, it's pretty simple. Because if you actually play the like XCOM 2, XCOM 1, the original XCOM, then you have to build bases and fight aliens and ships and all that good stuff. But this one seems like a lighter version of that, even though you're still doing some of the same things, just a lighter version of it. But like I said, this is on the Acer Nitro 5 1050 Ti, no undervolt or anything, no fans on blast. It's sitting on auto right on my desk. Temperatures look fairly decent, and we did play the highest setting and then we stepped it down one notch. But I'm pretty sure if we went down one more time, FPS will be right up there, blazing. But for a game like this, we don't need it that high because it's not a lot of action going on. There's no stutter or anything besides maybe like when it shows like the intro cuts of the truck, the vehicle moving back and forth, the little APC vehicle. But other than that, seems like a great game. So until the next game, Meanpooh out.